Well, it's back to the reflections again. I'm going to get off of here or something. Anyway, when I saw these headlines, I was thinking of that old song called Hey Joe. And if I could sing on key, which I can't, I would sing a few bars of it with revised lyrics. What the hell did I put them? God damn, can't find anything. Here we go. Okay, hey Joe, what you doing with that paper in your hand? Hey Joe, what you doing with that paper in your hand? I'm going to screw over girls and women. I gotta defend the rights of cross-dressing men. Yes, I'm going to screw over girls and women. I gotta defend the rights of cross-dressing men. And that's exactly what Joe Biden is doing. President Biden is doing to mark Pride Month. It seems like every damn month there's something about Pride this or a Day of Remembrance or all this other shit. And Monday is supposed to be Juneteenth. They're gonna, which marked when the slaves were free or some damn thing. But you know, and I'm off on a tangent. When are we ever gonna get a holiday for when women got the right to vote? Oh yeah, that's never going to happen because women don't matter, right? So Biden, you know, and this is one of the arguments that I've heard when these people trying to defend male cheaters in women's sports or perverts in women's restrooms and stuff like this. When they try to defend the indefensible, they'll say it's a nothing burger. It's a problem that doesn't exist. Well, why is Biden signing an executive order about something that is just a nothing burger? Let the courts call it a nothing burger. Because it is a something burger. And I think Biden may have a wish to get Ron DeSantis elected president in 2024. Because Donald Trump is yesterday's news. He's yesteryear's news. He's going to do all he can to stay out of jail. And he's kind of done. That's kind of over as far as I'm concerned. He's really a nothing burger. You know, they're having the hearings and all that. But we know he was up to his yang into the Capitol Hill insurrection, Capitol Hill insurrection last year on January 6th. But DeSantis, you know, he's a crafty politician, but he's way younger than Joe is. Let's see, he's, what, 44 or something, 43. So Biden is how much? He's about twice DeSantis' age. So he's got the age thing, you know, and they think, and some people are saying, oh, he's senile, you know, because he stumbles. He's always stuttered his whole damn life. You know, that's not what it is. It isn't. This has nothing to do with mental acuity or anything. He's getting shit-faced and shit-assed advice from shitty advisors, and probably more than a few are paid off by the Human Rights Campaign and the ACLU and all the usual culprits. Maybe old Rothblatt is in there somewhere. Certainly Pritzker. And then I hear a rumor that the governor of Illinois, who's the cousin of the cross-dressing Pritzker, that James/Jennifer Pritzker, the rumor is the fact is he went to New Hampshire, and the rumor is that he's thinking about challenging Biden in 2024, either challenging him or thinking that Biden won't run for re-election. So that's all we need, is another damn Pritzker. It's going to be, you think Biden's going to be bad about this? Just wait till you get the cousin of the cross-dresser. Of the cross-dressing billionaire. Just wait. But anyway, Biden he signed this executive order, and the order will direct federal health and education agencies to expand access to gender-affirming, let's just call it mutilation, butchery, unethical medical practices, and of all sorts, quackery, and advance the LGBTQ inclusive learning environments in American schools. That does not belong there. Since what makes them different from everybody else is their sex life. Your sex life does not belong in K-12. It doesn't belong there. Certainly not without parental consent. And this is the losing side of the issue. This is not supported. What kills me is there was a poll, and I'm off on the tangent again. What kills me is there was a poll done the other day that was published in the Washington Post that said that the majority of people were against, you know, like the encroachment of males and women's sports and all that shit. But how the hell can there even be 30% of people thinking it's okay? How can that even be? That's like denying gravity exists. I mean, that's insane. It's insane. I don't believe that. A lot of times it depends on the wording. I mean, if you worded it the way I'd word it, should men be allowed to compete in women's sports? Everybody, virtually everybody on the planet would say hell no. But they somehow think that, well, if they have estrogen, it doesn't change your body. It doesn't change your body at all. It doesn't change a thing. You're just a fucking cheater. That's what you are. Okay. So anyway, getting back to Biden. Biden's got more pressing issues. You know, he keeps dragging his feet on the student loans. So now we might... It sounds like he's going to do it. But it's going to be like the end of August. Probably. Right before the election. Before he does it. But I wish he'd get on the stick on that. And then, of course, inflation. You know, whatever he can do about that. And at least with the gas prices, oh my God, yeah. Gas prices, when I went on that trip to Idaho, it was cheaper in Idaho than it was in Oregon. And I suppose they would say because of self-service. Idaho/Mallard County in Oregon. And they hovered around $5.15 a gallon. There was nothing under $5. And then it would go up to about $5.69. So closer you got to here, it was more around the $5.50. Maybe 5.6 or $5.60 a gallon. So he better do. I know he's limited on what he can do, but I think there's a lot of price gouging here on a lot of stuff, and that's what people are going to look at. They're going to look at those damn pumps. But anyway, what I did, and it all comes out in the wash anyway. It all comes out even. Is every place I stopped, and I had a full tank of gas. I stopped at Lapine, filled up the tank. Then I filled up the tank again at Burns. Then I filled up the tank again at Vail. And then when I got into, and then I filled it up again in Middleton, or not Middleton, but Eagle, Idaho. Right by the cemetery. And then when I came back, then I fueled it up in Ontario, and I fueled it up in Vail. Or no, I didn't fuel it up in Ontario at all. I fueled it up in Vail. I fueled it up in filled it up in Burns, and then again in Lapine. So I had, by the time I came back, I had more than 3/4 tank of gas. But it didn't cost me. It didn't break the bank. Because I had all that gas in reserve. And that's what I'm going to do with my regular car. Is I'm just going to keep it on full or near full. And just gas it up every couple of weeks. So it doesn't kill me, you know, every which way. Because I'll have a less of a income. Hell, I wish I could get a teaching job. But I've kind of given that up. Because of discrimination. But anyway, yeah, Biden's got a damn death wish here. He's trying his damnedest to get Ron DeSantis elected president by catering to these. He doesn't even know what a damn trans is. He doesn't even know what it is. You know, it's like there's another word for it. And what we have a word. Because when they break the boundaries, it isn't the cross-dressing. Remember, it's not the cross-dressing. It's the issue. They want you to think it is, but it isn't. The issue is the boundary violations. The appropriate boundary violations, or boundaries, between men and women that are being violated. That's the issue. And adults and children. It's all about violating boundaries. And that is a perversion. Anybody who supports that, no matter how they dress or look, anybody that supports that, male cheaters in women's sports, men going into women's spaces, any of that, they're perverted. Or they support perverts. And the P word, you know, it was used against gays and lesbians for so long, and so that word carries a stigma. But the real perverts are the T's and whatever these, and the Q's, I don't even think of them as a thing. They're just people wanting to be special. But anyhow, that's kind of the end of the rant today. And so next year I'll make that trip to the cemetery. And, well, and, oh, by the way, before I go on with that, I will post a link that Wolf had discussing the ramifications of this executive order of Biden's. Ah, Jesus. It's just helping Ron DeSantis. But anyway, I think next year when I make that trip to Idaho, I'll do some side trips. I'll take a couple of extra days. I sure like that car. Brand new 2022 Toyota Corolla. God damn, I like it. I wish it was mine. That's for another day, another time. So anyway, that is it. So that's the latest outrage in the world of outrage.